On the board, there's a diagonal side length. I want to know the area of the square built from a side length, and then I want to know how long this side length is. So I'm going to start by building my square. We've seen this square before. It has an area of 2 because each piece here is half of a block. We have 4 of those pieces. 4 halves would be 2. When I have an area of 2, the side length then is the square root of 2. Now let's try another. We're going to double the length of my side, and I'm going to build again a square. And now I'm wondering what the area of that square is. You can see the area of this original square that we drew had an area of 2, and there are 4 copies of the same size of that square in here. So 2, 4, 6, 8. The area of my new square is 8. Therefore, the side length would be the square root of 8. Now what we're going to think about is another way to write the length as the square root of 8. This red line is the length of the square root of 8. And now let's look at our original length in blue here was the square root of 2. And we actually doubled that. We had 2 copies of the square root of 2. So what we're learning now is that that side length that's red, the square root of 8, can also be written as 2 square roots of 2. This answer and this answer are equal. So now let's try it on your own. Draw a length on your paper that is, let's see, over 3 and up 1. Okay? I want you to make a square with this length. And after you've made a square with this length, I'd like you to double it, over 3 up 1. So you have a length this big, and I'd like you to make a square as large as I have here, this line segment. And once you have those, I'd like you to do exactly what I've done. I want the area and side length of the original, the area and the side length of the larger square, and then I want you to show me the other way of writing your answer. So for example, I would write down the square root of 2 for the side length of my small square, the square root of 8 for my large square, or you could write that as the 2 square roots of 2.